Hello, my name is Dominic Raimondo. I am uh, one of the lost boys of South Sudan. I am from South Sudan, of course. I came from a big tribe, or a small tribe, sorry, that called Didinga, the smallest tribe in South Sudan with less than 100,000 people. I came from a big family of 12, and I'm the last born. I just want to share with you, you know, the this Loudo South Sudan School project that I started. To the main purpose of that project is to help the orphans of Loudo, village. That's where I was born and raised, and kicked out during the war when it was attacked. Last month, November 1st, I left, Salt Lake City to Washington, and Washington to Ethiopia, and Ethiopia to Juba for the first time. I arrived at the airport, and the airport was really not in a good, shape, but we understand, we just got the independent, so we hope things will improve soon in future. I met with my sister in Juba, and I met with a lot of relatives. Also, we all just had good time after not seeing each other for 15 years. It was a blessing to meet each other. I also had a chance to go to the church the following day to meet all the Southerners, and it was very, very touchy. And also, I had a chance to meet with the members of parliament for the national government in Juba, to share with them my main purpose of visiting South Sudan, specifically Bodi County and Loudo village. So we had a meeting, and I told them I'm coming to, build a school for the Loudo kids, and I want to hear from them, their part, so we can all help each other. And they indeed encourage, me to continue, helping those kids, and to form the committee that will be overseeing, the work on the school site. And I took their advice, and I went also to Torit, the capital city of Eastern Equatorial State, and met with the members of parliament at the state level and share the same thing. And those who are in the committee were also some of the members of parliament, that are representing the Loudo people in Torit, who were also in the committee. And so I have to consult, and confirm the appointment into the committee. And all of them agreed, and they were very happy, to be part of the committee that will be overseeing the project. And so we proceeded to Chukudum. Chukudum is the headquarters of Bodi County. And Bodi County, Bodi is two words, Bu is Boya, and which is a different tribe, and D stand for Didinga, and a tribe that I came from. Even though Boya and Didinga, they all share the same language. And, historically, they were all, just Didinga, one tribe. And so I went to Chukdum, and the first day I called the elders, to brief them, my visit, the main purpose of coming there. And they were really happy, to see me coming from United States to go and see them. They were very uplifted. And then the following day I went to the, commissioner's office to meet him, but he was not around. But I met with the executive director to report to him that, I am here from United States, heading to the Loudo village to meet the villagers and build a school for the kids. And the executive director was, very happy, and he was thankful, and he took the note, and he told us that he will be reporting to the commissioner when commissioner returned back from his trip to Kapocha, where he was responding on some issues there. So we completed our meeting with the executive director, and he wishes us good luck to Loudo village, and we were very happy. So we headed to Loudo village, but before that I met with my relatives in Chukudum, and I also of course have to follow some traditional beliefs, that I have to kill the goat and jump over it, and then enter to my father's place, so I clear my my way too. And then the same day I went to the mountain where my father was was buried, and I went and paid respect to him. And then I this following day headed to Loudo village, where I met with the all chiefs, all the villagers, elders, school children, and I told them I come here to help the kids to build them school where they will be learning when it is raining or when it is sunshine. So people were very happy, and I told them I had a lot of things that I was to do, but I decided to help the kids because I found out it's the most important thing to offer them an opportunity in form of building a school for them. So it was a very short trip, but very intensive, but it was very productive. I hired people to work on the site, the school site that the community have donated, and we also clear the ground. We design the classes where the classes will be built, and we encourage the community to continue working, bringing the poles, and contribute in all means to make that school happen, or to make it stands before the end of the Christmas this year 2011 and 2012. So we have a lot of pictures that I took on my trip to Loudo village, and as they said, pictures speak louder than words, and that's why today I want to share with you and brief you on the main purpose of my visit to South Sudan, Bodi County, in Loudo village, specifically. I just want to say the journey still continues. It's a long journey, and I want to thank those Loudo friends that have been helping me on contribution and encouragement, and planning events to make this happen. So I am very, very happy to really have good friends that are really behind on this project. And the Loudo people send greetings to friends here in America. They are very happy. They said continue helping us. They are still really struggling. It will take time. They just got their country last year, and they say they would like to have the school. there they need to have clinic and the church. So those are the things that they are really, most important to, to them. And uh, the pictures will speak louder, so I hope, we'll find, what I try to do makes sense, and hope will help on the project in any way that you can. And we will keep you also updated on the school, progress when, we are doing anything regarding the school. So we have also now, the person who will be taking the pictures on the school site, and he will be sending it over to us here in United States. So we will be, keeping you updated, and I will also keep you updated on these events that will be coming soon, for the school project. I hope I will, stop here, and I wish you all happy Christmas and happy New Year. Thank you. First of all, I would like to take this golden opportunity to thank the members of parliament from national government in Juba for welcoming us in Juba when we came. And I would also like to thank members of parliament, the state level in Tori, for their cooperation and help. And also I would like to thank all the community members in Juba for their work.
So I don't know I calling out whether Tuma I didn't know Rangi in got of Gerate like Linke Makana. Dine the check at the Kubate, Galabaka, Bakaranga, Namachella, the back what about Madonna, no? Tell me on the book or Taku never had a foreign animal. To the book, either move to get to the book, to those that are meeting other. So never with within the go teacher that you bow go in the night. Let the book that meeting, I can give any book.
And I would also like to thank you for coming here. I know you have a lot of things that you have done, but you have sacrificed your time to come and attend this meeting. I really appreciate it, and I thank you all for that.
Another thing I book can you going at another village, Eddie Maturaki, I not the old we that get care for one of that.
Last year, I sent back to come to Loudo for Loudo's village.
I buy Kibabala, I buy the buy to the market. I get the leg did that in Loudo there. The back of one and on I with the Loudo, they doing a perraga. I didn't really and a bucket on about trouble.
Maybe I may need to back up and give a short historical background of how I left the village and went all the way to America. And I think that will help us to understand how far I went through.
I never come out here, I did go to Luda. I do go to the Cocheba, a coin and a lot of America, or young and the middle of America, and I had a
I left Loudo village in 1993.
I can add in a Ludo thing. I buy 15 in muna tana ke
And I went all the way walk Maruchoro.
ayo ko ngai de to ni mini do ke la ga de ngata ko ti muri ba ko la ko na to ne ga do ke
And in Loki, the United Nations registered me and I went to Kakuma camp.
ama ba lo je jo ai de ge de UN ane u ta ga na de ba ti
I stayed there for a few months and I went to Nairobi.
aga nga ta kan ni lo e ba ta ga ma ba ko na ro
And in Nairobi, I spent some time in school and I got the chance to go to the United States.
ana ro be te aga nya ka ma chu ni ga limani ni ma ba ko ma chu mura
And in the United States, I always think about Loudo being where I was born and raised.
ai da America aga ai da ko lo ko bu ga ga mu ge do ti do ngai ni ba le sane ni ba le sane
I think about the orphans that have no fathers, no mothers.
aga mu ge do ti bo jo oi de klik sekolah nya ngaji sekolahnya maji aga mu ge do ti ni ge
I thought, what can I do to help them?
aga mu ge ga ni ka de manu to ku no ka de gel bo jo ti Loudo sekolahnya maji ge la kan sekolahnya ngaji
I had a lot of things on my list that I should have done.
aba ga nya ga la ke mer ke ret ki ni bu ga ni ti gong e ti ba mu ke ti ba lo Loudo
I thought, can I build them a hospital? Can I open a business for them or can I do something? Or can I open the school for them? Which one is the most important one?
aga mu ga ni ge ge ti ta la ko de ka de manu to bu ke business mo yo bi ko de ga de manu le ki aga mu ga ni no te ya ko me ga ko ret
And I made my mind to help the children of Loudo open a school for them to learn so that they can sustain themselves and they can be knowledgeable and informed of what is in this country.
ama mu ga aga ni ya ko na ga ta ga na lo Loudo aga ni ta ga ji dukul abona dukul ye ni style ga ko ka di ko ma gi je to ti agam lo ti ni bujulu aga ni lo ti ni so dukul aja bu acha ma da ge ya da ma ga kim president de ki pela ga mu gi da ga ni ko na
So I think all the time to my friends in America that Loudo kids are suffering and I need help to support them.
aga du ai ko na ki bu ko ro ko le ga ki America ni ko no ge go re aga le gi do le Loudo e ti nga pi ra de ki ra adi me ri ni a ta ngu ni ri ni ti ta ga le ga ko bu
And Mark Eddington is one of the Loudo friends.
ai ni ne ga ma ko ino no ji ti ba ta ko mo da ne da ga ti ne bu la ji ni ai da ga nya ga lo ga Loudo
Of course, I have a vision for the Loudo village.
aga nya ga mu ga ni ti Loudo
And last time then, I was supposed to come last year in March.
ai ba cha ba ku ki ba ko la ba ni lo ti yo
Unfortunately, my mom passed away.
ma ba ko te i to nga ku ni te ba i to nga ne do mo ne na go
And of course, in Vidinga culture, one of your relatives pass away, you cannot travel for that village.
ne ai li nga ji dek ro ko ma da jo ma do ji ro mi ro mo ro ti ni to lo ti ka de to de do ko la cha i ja na ne ko ta ka ga ta di no ga di ko na ba ti ne de ja na go
And I told my friend Mark from America that please go ahead and see the Loudo children, the Loudo friends, the Loudo elders, mothers, and see how they suffer, they are suffering, and see what I have been telling you all this time by your own eye.
ang ai ge ba ko ni ti ne ra ma ko a ge ne gi ni na be to ni di ma nga ni na pi ra cha ge jo ko la cha ge jo ko bi ni bi ti da ro li Loudo ga ko du ki na o bi ti no ne ji nu ha te ne ku du e abona ne ga da nya ga ko cha
And truly, we made not make the trip to Loudo village.
Mà bà ơi kia tới mai cái đấy thì kia lá được đó lù luôn anh.
And he came and stayed in Capeta.
Ở chơi gặp phải là nói gì đâu buồn.
And he have access everything and he have met the students and some of you here.
Chú ada kalau kita lagi ni motor kalau kalau gula buku, jadi tak kita cai ngai. Ni motor ni.
And so he came and he told me, Dominic, what you have been telling me is true.
Ni hook dia bodoh dari Amerika, buku dua ni Dominic, ini kibar dua kah, bagai dua kah ni hook ni naik kuat ni.
And I told him that is true. Now you have seen on your own eye.
Aku dua anak buku ni orang ni gitu, hidup tu beda juga.
And they do really need help.
Ini dim tadi dia dim ini.
And I told him, I know it's a long journey, but be patient with me.
Ayo negi itu sama cuni, au nun, ini tak kau kata.
And here we are. We have made a second trip to come to Nadibladi Center.
Ane kota cigi dah, ini ramai ya kuni cini, ini dah ada ya kuni ni ada orang ni.
And now the main purpose of our visit
Ane pasti kau nenang aja go.
to come and do a little bit of talk and do more work.
Ane kau nenang aja kita do, ni kita mani tu cuma tu.
And we need to get the land for the school.
Agak dim ni je dukulo, lo ciri dah jalan di Loudo, ayo ni aja dah dukulo je ni.
And we need to clear the grass, the trees for the school.
Ane kadi kaca lalu, enggak di kena, ini kadi tu jangan ada ni.
And we need to get the post for the school construction.
Ane kadi ni dah keden telecu aja ke kalau di ni kalau di ni dukulo.
And one hand cannot do the work.
Ayo jauh di jalan kalau enggak jadi.
Two hands can finish the work.
Ada narama, ada mati, ini kolom kolom dia.
And the passion that came from my heart, I just feel I have to do this for the Loudo village without any payment.
Ane tak, ayo kerja di dia kau ya kuni itu aja Loudo ngai go. Aku lah ada mana dia. Ayo aku tak, tiga ni aja ni men, dia kalau ngadu mana di mana no. Ayo tak nyaga lori Loudo.
And we have to all put our hands together, make this happen.
Agak di nafas kalau macam tiga beli, pun agak jadi dia buku je.
Thank you so much.
Ayo lah lagi.
Ida yo holo. Abu Naju. Rode mila jangan ini kok. Sama Rowina bunga di tempat. Ini ila le mesin ye kuch. Nabi atunen. Kape joren baninya. Bade kolong ada hani, waktu minggu tu mode, kasi lu bisa go. Kolong ada bi, hani bi ada itu kayak gitu, orang dak lagi tu kerja. Lakin kali tu kerja nanti kasi nanti ber. Dote ciadek semua di sana. Pira lagi dos. Loudo ajo dukun to. Edek ini kayaknya ni deno ko. Ataro de hukuma. Dia jangan here hukuma. Anye nye kuji lagi. Anye kena git balik. Dia sisna dan cia dan maneda. Agak dekat nye kuji joko adek anya hake moko. Made kai ke dengar di lodge, di dengar di lodge di lodge. Kai ke dengar jagan, di dengar jamire ke follow. Emanya mate cinta. Agak dekat di koti. Pun mari kuno. Sejarah ni kuno. Ade aja gicet ci adi len logo lagi gaji. Bade kali di ba kono aine. Danani tu kulinga aya bunga na. Aya kulo udoti. Ini canggih juga holo. Ada bine. Ada bine. Jangan ikut